in mind when we think about those kind of agent swaps is, you know, DRX or even Global.
Something's
esports,
playing
right? We
Breach?
kind of harken back to that interview from Bazzi on Global saying, since I've played Duelist,
What
I know
the
how to
fuck?
support the Duelists, the entries on my team. Well, something, if anyone knows how to entry, that's going to be him. So we'll see how well he can support Forsaken and Jing.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting start to this one already, just with the agent select. And it is going to be Talon starting on attacker side with PRX.
This is the first
defenders.
time he's ever
Like
played
now they've
anything
got,
that isn't a
the
duelist.
Killjoy, which, by the way, they have the Killjoy, Devi, and Talon do not have one themselves, picking up the Cypher, which the desk did also mention. Therefore, Jip Boys. We'll have to wait and see how that discrepancy does work itself out in this series.
Oh, I like this interesting setup from Talon, right off the bat. They're clearing out Sewers and Arcade as well, see if they can catch anyone slowly pushing out. Now, the problem is oh, well, now they see that the trap wire has been broken. They say, okay, well, there's members out there. This is looking dangerous, but they already lose one.
Uh-oh, Pain
Oh, Forsaken!
runs in.
Well, I guess it don't fucking matter, does it?
Their heads. As if they had backed off, then not fought, they would have been blown up by the grenade. So pick your poison, I guess. PRX start off with a fiery bang here in the first round.
One enemy remaining.
Well, that's a flawless in the pistol.
All right,
Only
well,
Forsaken
never
taking
mind, I guess. Never
a
mind.
heavy scratch of damage, but man, that
Who do you
charge
predict
for a second, I
win
could just
Tokyo?
see Forsaken's
I don't
face
know.
on
I don't know.
Neon, right,
Like,
just
I feel
smiling
like
as he's
for
dashing
me,
into
I
Sewers,
just think Fnatic are
getting ready
too
to get
good,
these
but that probably
kills.
means they won't
And look
win.
at-
I now
look at how
believe in them, so
quickly
they won't
make that
win.
decision to throw the paint shells deep.
He has been
Forsaken
grinding
just
Breach and
runs
Fracture
right
rank
out.
for a while.
W Gaming, indeed.
I
That's how you
do
do
love
it,
him
and
being
that's
back
how
on
they're gonna
Duelist,
have to play
though.
this composition,
It's like,
though,
I
right?
guess
They
that's sort of the
don't
trade-off. They go,
have
okay,
any sort of
something. On this
proactive
map, you
info
have to
gathering
play
before
something
like a
else,
Sky
right?
KO.
You have to
So
go
they
on a
have to
different...
challenge these battles. They're looking to do it again. Now look at the buy from PRX, going for the old school.
I think Loud is
second round
possible.
buys, just a couple Spectres, making sure they can all upgrade up in the third round.
Yeah. Saw this a bit before. As Divine's holding on to the site. Talon seeing what they can get done here. It's very difficult for them, all holding on to classics here. Nobody really doing anything cheeky here on the attack, especially. Neon here, Forsaken, able to delay the push as, okay, they did take out a couple, actually. Might be able to upgrade to a Spectre.
Spike
We'll have to wait and
planted.
see. Yeah, Spectre and a Sheriff.
Yeah,
Picked up by
Spectre.
Talon.
Yeah, Sheriff on Fox as well, so now holding the same angle as the PRX was trying to, but the Spectre goes down instantly. Fox strikes back with the Sheriff.
Player
What's with
standing.
these? This is incredible.
Can
Second
we
rounds
just
of
see
both of
teams
these
wis
teams so
second
far
rounds,
this
please?
series.
Can we just
They got the check.
is
They know
that
where he
okay?
is.
I was
Down he
writing a
goes. Fox,
fucking tweet.
3 kills
I'm
now.
writing a
And to
tweet.
fix
I
up his
look
own
back up and
Spectre.
everyone's fucking
Getting a
dead.
couple with the Sheriff to start. So Talon, they will not be outdone in these second rounds. They take him out on the eco.
I mean,
How are they
decent
losing these
aim
fights,
here
man?
coming out from Talon, and again, I'm telling you, not a team
Oh.
back down with these duels from PRX. Oh my God, that's the most fired up we've ever heard
Is that
them.
a lion or a player? I don't
Benkai
know.
really benched?
I can't tell.
That's just Cruz
Stop
slowly
molding or mold
transforming
like
into
Sideshow?
form.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
fucking
just
Sideshow. Go watch
well,
Sideshow.
That Forsaken, because he saved up on round 2, he's going to go for a Hero Vandal. Now, he can partly do this because he's playing Neon, right?
You
can
think
try to
Benkai's
work
Breach is better than
towards,
something? I don't think
force
that's the
your
boldest
ultimate
claim in the
on one of the
universe.
rounds where you can cycle through your economy there.
Yeah, definitely going to be looking to carry a little bit. They do have 2 Sheriffs as well, so see how this works out. Forsaken holding the angle, is not able to hit the shot, but will delay it.
Well,
And does a bit of damage.
Yeah, now Talon has to consider, okay, well, there's a
Does he
Vandal
give
on
this
the other
rifle
side.
over to
It
someone
has to
else,
be
or is
a
he just
Hero
going to keep
Vandal,
playing
'cause
it?
Forsaken, the only one who would have been capable. Maybe Mindfreak would have bought it if he didn't buy any armor, but so their choice is, do we run into the Vandal to take it out, or do we try to go to the other side? Since they didn't have any information on A main, they decide to make the
Okay.
bet that
Well,
it's just the
this
Vandal on
round
the
should
side,
be
if they would
done
be
now.
correct.
Yeah, they clear out the site, though. Forsaken able to hit one as he's moving, and Cruz able to shut that
Best
down.
knife
Okay, but
skin?
the gun's been recovered by something, so there's still a chance
I like
for
the
PRX
champions
to
ones.
strike
I have
back.
both champions
Very fast
skins. They're
recovery
my
from something.
favorite.
He's able to get one.
Garnett's very
Please.
interesting position here.
Please.
Should be able to catch him off
Okay,
guard from
that's
Arcade
free, right?
as
Okay, he gets
Mindfreak,
one
the
for
first
free.
to go down, the defuse tapped. As now he'll hold it. That's going to be half.
Last
The Molly.
player
Oh,
standing.
well, he gets the half, though. I think that is pretty
Okay,
crucial.
Cruz
but
should
either
have
way,
this
it was
dead
going
to
to be
rights.
difficult here. Divine knows the lineup came from main. Oh,
Okay,
Well, he
good
can't
job, boys.
cover,
Good job.
The 180 split, as Talon will be able to pick that one up. Now, they do take out 3 of the members, though, so Paper X keeping it relatively close. Still, Talon able to buy up here, so very close map so far.
yeah, I mean, getting the kind of conversion on their Thrifty and then now buying up. I mean, that previous round was
Champions
a true bonus
Karambit,
for them.
yeah. I like that
Now
one.
they're
I
still
also
sitting
like
comfy.
the
Talon's
the
still
flip
able to buy
knife.
the
I own
next
both of
round
them
and even the
because
next as well,
I
depending on
always
if they go
if
for
I
that
work
first
an
round,
event
they
and there's a
lose.
skin
So
set released.
Paper X,
See,
they've
I
got
say
a
that
long
I
road
didn't
ahead
buy
of
the
them.
lock-in
But look at
ones.
this again because of their composition.
I don't know
they
why.
have
I
no
just
choice
didn't. I
but
didn't
to
really
push
fuck
out
with the
of
knife
one
as
side
much, so
with
I
a
didn't
lot
buy
of
it.
commitment
But
of their utility.
Yeah. That's difficult.
I have
on a
the
map like Fracture.
yeah both
A lot of
2021 and
different angles.
2022.
Something is up there. He picks up 2, and his breach performance is coming up big.
His
Nothing
breach.
to do with the,
He just said
Egypt
his
this time.
breach
First
performance
taking
is
a look
coming
at
up big.
2.
He just
Now
headshotted
Fox is
2
all
guys
alone
that had
and will
nothing
not
to do
even
with his
take him out.
breach.
It's Forsaken and
It's
something
fucking.
splitting the
This
kills
is like
between
when
them to take the
Kesnit
round.
played Breach.
The last time we
And it
saw
was like,
Forsaken
wow,
blame this
Kesnit's actually really
Neon
good.
over
No,
on
he can
Fracture.
aim.
I mean, it was fine, but it wasn't to the level where we were constantly yelling his name as we often do when Paper X plays. But
Like-
the relay boats I'm seeing from him today to defend these sites, they are so on point, both in terms of timing and angle.
That's the
I mean,
thing, the
something gets
potential for
the early kill
Tokyo.
there, but it's all off the back of a great relay boat coming in from spawn.
I think you are a
And
bad Breach if
clearly
you
this
can't
has been
shoot while playing
practiced.
Breach.
So even without the info,
I
if we can get the
couldn't
studs we
disagree with the
want,
statement
Paper
more.
X, this is their style. They want to fight you. They'll do anything to get an advantage in that front.
Yeah,
This time
Tokyo
they're gonna
skin
be
set
pushing
would
out
be
of A
fucking
main.
sick.
Let's see this duel.
All
Yeah,
right then,
Jing gonna win
Jing
that
just.
one. Not too
See, you could
surprising
see
at this
there,
point.
it
Talon, the
looked
rest of
like
them currently
something
pushing
was
ditch.
setting up a stun,
Smite
and
Freak
Jing
does
just
have it
peeks
covered, and
before
so
he even
something
uses
actually.
it.
Seems like they have a pretty good read
What's
just
the
because
fucking
they're able
point?
to trade
He might
out
as
of
well
A
be on
main.
fucking
Now they look
anything.
behind them.
Well, they have to
Oh,
commit to this now.
God.
You suspect it is coming in from Dish because of Fox and because it's a raised composition, oftentimes an easier entry from that high ground. And so it's been emptied. Now, part of it, Paper X.
Oh no, don't get me
surely
wrong.
suspecting
Of
the
course it
Rolling
is.
Thunder
It's
that
it's
is
a
online
Jing
for
thing,
Pat.
but it's
Pat
what I'm
currently
saying
taking
is
that
what's the
for the
point of
retake or
having a
against the retake,
breach?
rather.
Gonna be waiting all the way back on Dish to line that one up.
Here we go.
Taking a
He's
little
used an
This
aftershot.
is all just to buy time.
gonna
They
force
just
him
need to buy
out.
time
Nice
enough for the Rolling
aftershot.
Thunder to do the job. Garnets gets very scratched up.
Forsaken again.
Okay,
He
it's
is
just a
pissed.
fucking
He's
laser
looking for
beam.
kills as the Rolling Thunder comes through.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, but
Uh-oh.
Divide.
Meanwhile, in the back of this is
And-
3v1.
Wow.
That will be the defuse for the
That
side
didn't
of
go
Paper
great.
X.
Paper X reads right through Talon's goals of that
You doubted
round.
him for nothing.
Yet the
Well,
spike
because he can
plant,
put
no
an
matter
aftershock
what,
through
and
a
if they
fucking
didn't use
wall.
it on the entry, they're going to set up. But here's the thing: they had already taken full control of main, so the only
Look at
place
those 5
Talon
assists.
could go was
Fuck.
back up to
The
Dish.
greatest breach of our
Great
generation.
lurk coming in
I'm
from
just
Divide
keeping
as
an eye on
well.
what he's doing,
Everyone doing
alright?
the job given to them.
Forsaken handles this so well.
I haven't
Policy
watched
all
much
knows
of NA
exactly
at
where
all.
Garnets
I'm
is. Makes quick
I'm
work of
normally
him to find
sleeping.
on the backside. Cleans it up.
Oh,
Clean,
great
boys.
coming out from Paper X, and now that econ boost.
Here we go.
From Talon and
Showstopper
Jing
out
being used. The
instantly.
Showstopper says we are not slowing down ever. He's pinged and he does not care. he even guesses correctly.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
there,
so
though. He thinks he
fucking
has it
cursed.
cleared. Now Fox is getting
Oh!
He gets another one.
This guy's just the
insane with
Sheriff King.
today.
And great swings as well. He's going to have to check the close angle first. Meanwhile, Jimboy's stunned up, gets another. He's got the
Wow.
neural depth. They know that both members now stuck in main. One of them stunned up as well.
No.
What is happening? Seekers just sprayed
Nice
down.
wall. It was the best wall. The
What's
bestest of
happening is
walls.
these two teams, they brought Southeast Asia straight into the heart of Seoul in this match.
I can't wait for Forsaken to win this
Chaos
anyway.
will not stop. There's the orbital strike. Talon not a concern that they can hold on to this site.
The peak handled
Oh.
very nicely
Oh.
with the molly. Should be able to.
Nice.
Okay,
I
he's
like
gonna buy a
the
lot of
after
time.
plants from Talon. Talon
Yeah,
have
he's
some
not gonna
Talon have
enough
some
with the
lineups,
molly
you
on the
know.
ground. Divide just has to run away. Another round to the side of Talon. This
Can
is
you see
so
this
back
emote?
and forth.
No, I
mean,
cannot.
How do you win? Like the rounds that Talon wins are the ones where they have sheriffs. They don't need rifles.
Yeah.
Just buy sheriffs only.
It's always funny when this happens, because then in theory, even if the score is the same, you would still favor PRX, who are winning the rifle round, so eventually it evens out. But then at the same time, it's like, yeah, but it's kind of harder to win with the sheriff, so maybe Talon is the stronger team right now on Fracture. But here's what it comes down to. It is coming down to a lot of aim duels. Let's say it like it is. But the movements
How does
from
Twitch
both
emotes
teams
even
are
work?
understanding each other so well.
You
Talon, they know
type
that PRX
whatever the
has to play
fucking
aggressive
emote is,
while
or you
PRX, they
just
say,
click it
well,
in your
if we
fucking
stun
little
them, what can they
emote
do?
wheel thing.
Well, they're gonna
This is so
challenge the two
aggressive.
duelists that are coming out here. Both
How does
Forsaken
Forsaken still get a
and
kill there?
They are gonna go down a big duel on the backside of
All
the
right,
map
well,
right
here we
but
go.
It's gonna go the way of Talon as
Never
something
mind.
alone is going to be taken out.
I was about to.
He is
That one
on
does
guard
work,
there from
Vinnet.
behind
That one
in
does work.
rotation. So Talon, a quick round to win.
Not gonna lie, I'm surprised
Gonna
Talon
time out
knows
the
lineups.
PRX.
Wow,
Well,
that's
the desk talked
toxic.
about potential overheating, and Coach Alex says it's time to cool off.
I just want to see Alex. Like, can we
The
get
thing
a
is, you
replay
say
of
like
that
overheat.
coach, please?
They can't do anything else. They've got a fucking raise neon comp. You have to be aggro.
The locations here.
What does something play
I
other
mean,
than
here's the
Jet?
thing, the only thing that is
He
changing the
literally has
length of these
played
rounds is whether the teams
57% of his
actually
games
land in
on
the same
Jet,
spot within the first 10 seconds or not.
32% of his games.
And quite frankly,
So we're talking
after
about
that, it is a lot of aim duels. Now,
89%.
again,
So
I'm not trying to take away
35
from the
games
overall
on
movement.
Reyna,
There's Sushi Boys, by the way. The desk
7%
was
on
wondering,
Raze,
will he come out
2% on
stage?
Chamber,
He
and
is in
1,
the
which is one.
audience.
Wait, has he played?
And not quite
He
cheering
played
on his team
almost
yet
exactly
because it's
100
not over. I
games,
mean, it's
like
still
100
very
maps.
close. It's 4-3.
No, it's just
and
that it counts
going back to
1
my
as
point,
1%.
The movement
and 2
overall
is
and kind
2%,
of
even
the
though.
hard reads from each other at the
Okay,
beginning
whatever.
of the round are great to see. But after that, the reason it comes down to these aim duels is because PRX is pumping up the speed to 11. I mean, you can't really do anything against that other than pace into that duel. Calling out for a Jet diff.
What do you
in
think of
the
plat
map where
players?
There is no Jet.
Love it. I mean, might as well.
I don't know. That's a large collective of people.
Time. As Talon, they have taken the lead now, 4-3.
Why they use Seekers when they already have Cypher ult? Why not?
A much better economy at this point,
In other words,
but
I don't
it's
know.
Still relatively close, actually. The more I look at it, so
Yeah,
let's see where this goes.
I do like the read from PRX.
Okay,
With
so
the
obviously
showstopper
now that
round, we're
PRX are the ones with
suspecting either
pistols,
jump
a
into
single rifle on
or coming in from
Forsaken,
Arcade
and a
into the
stinger
site
on
as it
Devi,
often
they're gonna
does
win this
with the
round.
raise.
I hope
So
you're
they just
ready.
empty both sides.
I hope you're ready.
Control of the
This
bottom
round
side
is
of
going the way of
Sands so
PRX.
that they
100%
have an
Tombizz
opportunity for the
guarantee.
retake. They
They're
have
on the
all
wrong
restraint
side of the
and
map.
lockdown.
Who cares? Does it matter? No.
But
Forsaken's
it's kinda
gonna.
crazy that Forsaken is the one kind of just
Forsaken's actually not okay.
sitting here on his own.
Yeah.
He has no way to
he
get
is
in, though. He has
dead.
to keep watching
Like,
all these
he's
angles. He
got-
has no
if
idea,
he
by the way, that
gets
there's 3
anything
members over
here,
in
it's a
tower.
miracle.
Oh no.
this
He's
r-
about to be caught off guard.
What's
here,
your rank?
potentially.
Well, it could be the other side, too.
Oh, he's
That's
dead.
the thing. Oh, it's going to be Forsaken who loses that.
I haven't
The
played
coin flip
ranked
there, the
in like
timing
a
not in favor
season,
of him.
but before that, I think I was
Talon
Ascendant
get a
1.
Free walk-in.
I'm
kill
radiant.
and
Am I
glance.
radiant? Fuck
And they have
yeah!
total
I
control
can't
of
fucking
Arcade. There's,
aim.
like,
So
no doubt in their mind that they have control of this site. So PRX, they're gonna come on over and see what they can do. But this is looking pretty Talon favored.
Yeah, there's trap wires on both sides. I think the guiding light maybe
Stop
might have
the
tagged
cap,
one person
Bob, that
as
I was
well. On
Ascendant
top of that,
1.
They had cleared sewers with the Trailblazer, so now they plant Pat there. No chance for a lockdown that clears the entire site.
Oh.
A well set up crate here for Fox.
Oh boy.
No chance for a retake.
No.
You have. Well, I mean, they didn't have the guns.
I
to the
don't know where
challenge,
I'd
but
get ranked now. Actually, I don't know what happens if you don't play a
something's
season.
just trying to fish for whatever.
Probably
he
put me
can
in, like,
here at the
diamond.
end. And Garnett's would
The thing
be
is
great.
one.
Something does
There's a
have
point
the
where
guy
I'd
who
like to
chooses
grind
go
rank
for
and
that
see how
duel.
far I could get, but like I just
Catch
don't
up
think
with
I have the
Garnett.
mental fortitude to do it anymore.
5-3. Talon in a fantastic spot. They have an
I think
entry
Mitch
ultimate
was, like-
available with the showstopper.
Mitch is
They have the
normally,
Rolling
like,
Thunder
high
on
ascendant.
Pat if they get this plant down, and they have been getting such. It's been kind of simple and nearly free at times. The way that
Yeah,
Talon are
maybe in
making
the
their way
off
on the
season,
sites,
like
getting
when
the
there's
spike
not like
down.
any watch parties or
And it's been
casting, I'll
really
just
rough on the
fucking
side of
grind it
PRX
on
to
stream,
try
and
to
you can just
follow up
watch me
in the
suffer.
post-plant.
Yeah, you know, if I'm just.
Is there any
kind
caster
of
that
going
I
through
think
my
like
memory here as
Lothar hit
thankfully
Radiant
it's
in one of
not
the
a
early
fast start here
seasons.
to this round.
I wouldn't be
Whenever it's kind
surprised
of
if
a 5-4,
Bala
yeah,
had hit
5-4
Radiant,
man
because Bala's
spike plant,
fucking
I think
cracked.
Talon has had the better post plant positioning now. Oftentimes, PRX ends the round before it can come to that. But PRX, whenever they do get the plant, it's because they've pretty much killed off everyone. Oh, a great peek from something.
That's going for the duels as traded back.
You know what? That's not bad for Paper X.
Getting Ting through the
Does he get the
wall
time? And
as
no, he
meanwhile, Pat with
doesn't.
a quick flick up
Pat
to the
just fucking gonna
tower.
pop his head.
And he's gonna make it in favor now of Talon.
I thought I was
In this
talking about
rifle
you.
round, they should be able to
Bala
get
with a B.
yet another plant.
But
And
you're
the heal comes
obviously
in from Fox
Radiant
as well.
Pala,
Cruz
obviously.
somewhat
No one
healed
needs
back
to ask
up.
that
The orbital
question.
strike just to try to buy time. But that doesn't really
Pala
guarantee
peaked
any more
Immortal
position.
3.
So Mindfreak, he
He's
has to make
Radiant
the
at
move.
heart,
He makes
though.
the correct
Player
one,
standing.
but eventually gets taken down.
So they know where Devi
timing.
is.
Timing.
Have a decent idea, although
You saw the
he
barrel.
has
Okay.
poked out. He's gonna get the 1 kill. As
That's a good
meanwhile,
stun.
stunned up. They're buying a lot of time. In the 1v1 is Pat.
Okay, so Pat now trapped. Divine knows he has to be in tower. That's the only place he can be. He cannot get out.
Oh, nice
It
one,
goes the way of
Devi.
Devi, as he knows that Pat is gonna peek his head out. As Pat going out.
So Marcus probably hit
early
it? Nah,
perhaps,
he's a
but
noob,
still
like Silver
a
2 or some
fantastic
shit, I think.
1v1 from Devi, a
Yeah,
huge
something on
clutch
Breach.
that might get this back in Paper
It's,
X's favor.
Well, yeah, I mean, Pat just trying to get the timing when Devi swings out.
It's not
to be
been
just
amazing.
A bit wider, tries to throw off his crosshair.
I
But
don't
Devi,
I
with
feel like
the
he's
awareness to
basically
put up
just
the turret and the
stunning
alarm bot,
exactly
making sure he only has to focus on that doorway.
where, like, they're about to
And
push.
you
Like, I think
absolutely
that's
get hyped
mostly
for a
the
clutch
goal
like
with
that,
his
and the
Breach
desk
at the
has been
moment.
talking about
It's like,
Devi.
oh, you're going to
Why we
aggressively
count him
push
as such an
towards
impactful
Arcade?
player
Let's
regardless
just
of the number
fucking
of
put
kills.
Stun
It's
down.
because of rounds like that. He's able to just read through and bring back the momentum when Paper X needs it most.
Yeah, and they absolutely needed him there. I mean, they
Yeah,
get the
if
round
you
to
count
win. Of
Sean
course, they lose
Gares,
4
then
people.
yes,
They were
he
behind
is
on
the
Econ.
guy. He is or
And
has been
if they had gone
Radiant.
down there, that's going to be multiple more rounds going.
Is
in
he any
favor of
good?
Talon.
Hard
They
to tell at the moment.
Even had to use a bunch of their ultimates, and they're able to hold on to.
I will
both
say
of them.
this is the map where I least understand having
Talon
something
still
over
have that going
Benkai.
for them. Jay coming out here looking to get some sprays through the screens.
Okay, he will draw out both cyber cages as well, and eventually actually gets the kill. With his move on as well. Surely he had been stunned up, but Garnett's broken through. Not entirely.
Nice work from
Just a
Devi.
moment. Here's Devi. Says, ooh, this is still a guy up there. He can't kill
Oh
this.
my
He
god, the
burns out,
fucking
comes back,
shorty, man!
And he's going to pick up that kill himself. Mindfreak, though, holding
I
down
feel like
the
I'm
site.
just watching this shit again and again, the same
Pat
round.
had Rolling Thunder, but they went wait for the heal. Fox?
1v2. And there is a very small chance, but Ting is holding the angle. But no!
What
Fox
a
with the headshot!
What a jiggle peek
Stop
there from
fucking
Fox.
fighting
Now he has gotten down
1v1s.
lower, but
Stop
at this time
fighting
it just has to
1v1s.
come down to a headshot battle. Now he's waiting to see, is there a push from Mindfreak? Mindfreak has no reason to do so. He's gonna fake that he's trying to draw in Mindfreak, trying to say that he's channeling. Oh no, he made sound right at the end. Couldn't catch onto the rope in time.
Never mind.
A little bit of an awkward end there for Fox. He was nearly in a position to clutch it out, but in the end it does go the way of Mindfreak and Paper X, who will tie it up, and that's going to trigger a timeout from Talon.
Man, but even if Fox wasn't able to clutch that out, it's kind of similar to Devi, right? When they're left into these clutch positions, the way they use
I
their
feel like
utility
people
just
decided
to
they
play
wanted more
mind games.
firepower
I mean,
to fix the
starting
issue, but I
off
feel
that
like a lot of their
Trailblazer,
issues exist
then just canceling it
regardless
right
of fire.
after,
Yeah,
just
I
to try to
think
make
like a
those
lot of
draw
their
him
stuff
in,
is
and,
like
you know,
still
that
down
last
to
couple
over
seconds,
peaking,
Alex
solo
back in his happy
1v1s,
mode right
like
now.
just
I love
random
both of these
shit.
coaches, man. They're so
Yes.
animated.
But then they win the
Two of them,
clutches
like,
anyway,
Zeus
so-
is, like, just talking a mile a minute. He's pointing at the screen. He's like, I can't believe. You guys
Honestly,
let
you
him get
molding
that
is
angle.
helping with the lack of Carmine Corp
And Alex
throwing
is
this
like,
week.
He's got a smile on
Great.
his face, but you can tell he's like shouting into the mic. This is so
Oh.
funny to watch them both.
Thanks, Erased.
Man,
Have
aside
a
from
good
something,
one.
This is a meme on the Korean side because of the rise of the shorties. The Korean cast have often been saying that the shorty is a necessity for all of mankind. in
Yeah, that's
today's
the
day
thing.
and
Like,
age.
if you play like this
Now
versus
that
like a
man saying
Na'Vi, I
something
think
is
you
a
get
necessity
smashed.
if you want
Like, if you
to
over
get your
peak like that
wins
versus
here.
Xiao, he wins the round.
Well,
Guaranteed.
not everybody can have him. Is the thing about.
That is true.
See, the thing
You
is,
can
double
all buy a
duelist,
shorty,
like the
but you
double duelist
cannot
they're
all
running
have
is
something.
fine.
There's only one
I
something
like,
in the
I
world,
I
and
don't
he's
mind a
currently on
neon
Paper
and a
Rex
raise.
playing on stage.
I just don't
Buying it
think
up
that like
5-5
they.
against
I don't think
Talon.
they have the players that can
Talon
be
has
like a
always been
solo
in the shadows of
initiator.
Paper
I don't
Rex
think they have them.
back in
Or at least if they do,
Southeast
they're on the bench.
Asia. Now, in
That's
a new
that's
age
the
of
bigger
VCT and
issue I
Pacific,
have.
Can they overthrow them?
Yeah, the storyline is really awesome, and Talon are putting up a great fight, even if it does go the way of PRX. Gotta give them credit for how
Me and
close they
Patek.
have played
Oh, hey,
this for
Foxy.
9
Me and
minutes.
Patek played against something in Saudi Arabia. He didn't let go of
In this
W.
narrative points,
Well, he's currently playing
yes, PRX
Breach,
did
so
kind of
I hope he
body
lets
them
go
in
of
the second
W.
I
a
will
little
also
bit.
mention, back in Southeast Asia, oftentimes the challengers.
He's now got
if you were coming up
99%
from the
of
lower
his
bracket,
games
you
on
often had
Duelist.
to play. Oh, never mind. Take that back.
Oh my.
Okay, zapped out of midair. As
He's so
Forsaken
fucking
is
good
just
with
zapping
these.
everything.
Like, I feel like most people
gonna
are
put a
really
stop to
mid
them for now
with
as
the
they put up a
overdrive,
smoke
and then
and
Forsaken's
has
just
to
like
run away.
landing headshots.
Well, Paper Rex, they might be having some fried chicken for dinner because they just absolutely cooked up Talon.
Remember when you said the first
with
map?
Neon right
Yeah,
there,
well, it was
stopped the
6-0
entry
when I said it.
entirely.
Forsaken just goes back, picks up Device AK, and he's like, hey, oh, now I don't need an ult. I already did my job.
Well, now
Was
things
Forsaken
slow
an
down.
Overwatch player?
Talon, I mean, yes, you're lined up to get your buys
I
next
don't know.
round, so it
Like, I
seems
know
he's
his
picking up
brother
whatever
was a
orbs he
CSGO
can.
player.
Right, still just in the attacking
30
half here.
seconds left.
Trying to draw out. Fox has been
But did
great with
Forsaken
his
play
units, but
CS as
Mindfreak
well?
Not shake him this time.
Yeah, I love the control there. Just a couple of resets. Door opens again as Cruz this time is going to win the Brimstone battle. Forsaken is here, though.
Enemy
Yeah,
remaining.
gonna take him out.
It fucking,
Just
he's
a
looking
bit
at his
earlier
chest
than
and then just
expected. The
insta
plant
flicks up to
will
his
go
head.
Down, but I'd be very
Good
impressed
luck,
if he
Jit
wins
boys.
the 1v3 stunned up.
Good
with an
fucking
aftershock.
luck. Look, there you go,
Take him out.
Breach assist. He put an
That will
aftershock
be
on
the defuse
default.
given over to Forsaken. Although you should give that to something. There
Yes,
you go.
absolutely.
I was like, really?
First thing he's like, well,
Yeah, we're
and
not
then I
talking
can
about
get
that
all 4 ult
Forsaken in
orbs, and then just a
CS.
couple more
We don't
kills, and I'll
talk
have my
about
ult
that
again
guy.
in the last round of the
Surely.
first half.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
do
had
really
Solar
wish
Thunder as this is the
Wow.
zap
that
I mean,
Kevin
that
had
is
come.
tracking right there, and
X-Cura.
that's what
I
that
wish
ult is
X-Cura
for.
had
Now,
played
what I was
Valorant.
mentioning before is back, last year and the year before.
His Wikipedia page,
oftentimes if
legit.
you're
Yeah, he
coming
might
up
have
the
just
lower
not played it
bracket,
professionally though.
challengers
Also, I
for
feel like there's a
Southeast
lot of
Asia,
gaps
this
in
core
like
members of Talon,
lower
they would
tier
oftentimes have
CS,
2
especially in
matches on
Asia
the
for
last stage to
players.
try to
So
overthrow Paper Rex.
Yeah.
And they would oftentimes take it to the last map in a best of 5. I mean, the
Like,
mental fortitude on
there's
this team
always
is
a lot of
impressive.
gaps when it comes to
So
SEA.
I don't think this is going to be a pushover map. We could very
Mindfreak
well
Divide
take this
Forsaken
all the way to
Benkai.
overtime.
Oh, please, I want it. At this point, like, map 3, overtime, Forsaken pops out. It's going to be traded. Garnet gets his revenge.
Yeah, no, I remember Benkai and
No, he
everyone
will
in
not,
CS. I don't know why, I just
his
don't remember
rocket
Forsaken
back.
as much. I guess because I just remember him
Okay,
so
Neural
much
Depth
with
is in, but
Valorant.
Devi is still sitting on top of this lockdown.
Yeah, but they have to understand that it doesn't break it anymore with just the Aftershock. You have to be able to shoot it, and he cannot.
Uh,
So Jit Boys.
Okay,
yeah, Jit
Jit
Boys
Boys
is
got
caught, but here's the
detained.
thing. They thought maybe it was going to be right at the edge. So Paper Rex, they're instantly striking back. The spike
This
eventually
round
does
is
get
so
planted.
fucking weird.
Oh, but something.
That
he
ult did
throws up the
nothing.
ult, immediately goes down. You got to throw everything into this round. Mindfreak 1v3.
X-Cura got number 1 on the
Maybe it's
leaderboard
noise
last act with only
Yeah,
playing
just in that
Chamber.
position, you see the pings
I
coming
want him to
down.
play
No reason
pro.
for Pat to overpeak this. He can just be the bait. Oh, a nice hide from Mindfreak though. And Jit Boy's reasons, he understands we just have to wait for the spike tap.
He's going to hold for now. The Molly does. Okay, he's on
He got it
half.
off.
He's got some time here if he can hit both.
Oh, okay, I think he's fine
Oh,
now.
but the spray
Yeah,
comes
he's
through.
fine
He
now.
actually gets
He's
burned
walked
by
back into the
accident.
volley as
So,
well.
Corner.
There you go, 6-6. All tied up on Fracture.
Switching sides.
Wow, I mean, that last round, both teams throwing everything in the kitchen sink there at each other.
What the
to
fuck?
try to
Okay,
get
that's
through.
kind
I
of
mean,
mad.
the lockdown comes out. The Aftershock alone no longer taking it out. And so Jit Boys has to be the hero to try to go in and take it out.
Yeah, I
Meanwhile,
feel like
his
you
teammates
just...
playing it safe. They stay outside, and Jit Boys
Chamber
after being
abuse
detained,
was definitely
is
a
at that
thing.
Not hit by the Rolling Thunder. I mean, Talon just trading positions with each other to save that round. Tied 6-6.
This
And
second
now
half's going to be really
we can see the
interesting, because I feel
Neon
like...
Rays
Oh, I meant
dual
like
entry
post-nerf.
attack side from
Oh,
Paper
okay, I
Rex.
guess they're just... Well, actually, X-Cura
Yeah, this
was
is going
always
to
an
get pretty
operator
spicy.
demon, so I
That's
guess...
for sure.
See you, Bennett.
PRX. We'll see just how clean they are on these entries. how
Yeah,
many times they
yeah,
wanna
just
hit B. They have
abuse the
Killjoy
operator,
up as
abuse the
well, so they have
headhunter.
At least one time where they can drop down a lockdown underneath there and try to get free entry. They have
If
so
Talon
many
win,
tools.
this is like,
Yeah,
it's just
they've
going to
got
make everything
access
so
to watch
weird in
something
Pacific, I
Packer side
swear.
reach as well.
Yeah,
Something we
I-
haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I am curious.
Defender
I mean,
side of map,
obviously, you know, in terms
I don't
of
know. I feel
being
like you
somewhat
can
comfortable with
make
the
so
ease
much
it's
space
there
on the
'cause his
attack
aim
on
is
this
still
map.
on
You can
point,
get
right?
into
He's not
after
spending
plans
too
quite
much time
easily.
worrying about his
And I
utility.
think that they're just going to run it down
I mean,
now.
The rounds
Like,
have
it's
gone by so
basically just gonna be
quickly,
something
I
putting
can't
through
really
like one
go through my
breach
mind
stun.
palace right now and figure out if he's really
Talon have a
using
nice
everything
fracture
to
though.
the best of his abilities. But either way,
Yeah, but it's just
what I wanted to
Paper X on
mention
attack
was you
with
have that
weird
Cypher
shit.
on the
Like they're
side
just
of
it's
Talon.
it's
Now,
so hard to
oftentimes
play
a
against.
great pick.
Love the curly
Imagine
hair.
if Talon wins
Focus.
this.
It is a good
Possible.
adaptation here of something. The Cypher, oftentimes a good pick against the Neon, but there is that raise on top.
Xker is
that
playing in
ruins some of
VCT
Cypher
Indonesia
setups.
for a few
You can also
matches.
strike
Oh, I
from
might
both
have to
sides
go
at
watch
great
that
speed
then.
if you're Paper X.
He was
But,
so
yeah,
good
I
in
think the
CS.
big thing is going to be Fox. How much information can he get
How do you
early,
become a
right,
pro in
with
Valorant?
highlights?
I
How
am
much
not
do
the
you
right
choose to
person
push
to
out
ask that. You
off
can
of
ask
that
Foxy. He's in chat, and he is a
Jing
pro in
stands for
Valorant,
Jing.
so
I always wondered
he's
why
probably
there were
going to be able to
3 Gs.
slightly answer
That's
that
why.
question
And now
better
we
than
know.
me.
Jing, genius gamer.
I thought it was just a good game, but
Oh, I thought it was just
she proved me wrong
Jing.
today.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Oh.
But I guess I'm
Eric
quite
losing there would increase the odds of
simple-minded on
Zeta
that.
securing a spot for
Pretty
playoffs.
straightforward if you
That's
think about
good.
it that way. All right. I have no idea what to expect here.
Social
on this
skills
side.
and being able to hold a
Although,
mouse.
some
Fuck, I
fiery
fell on
entries
both of
for
those
sure.
things.
We'll have to see Jip Boys setting up some very nice tripwires to potentially give them a chance here on the defense.
And Pat's fault line has to be good too. First it's the flash, but yeah, there's the fault line just to slow things down.
Oh,
Forsaken
you've
caught
just
right
been
in the
rinsed.
middle of it.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's the pinch as
massacred
well.
Over there, and now
Spike
Fox is
down.
behind
Well,
them.
there goes the
Gonna
3
push out.
duelists.
Probably from Dish.
That was quick.
They just gotta. Oh, spotted him. Yeah, they saw it on the minimap right at the last second. And now that smoke does.
Oh,
keep you
trust me,
alive
like,
for longer, but the spike's
I'm
still
much
on the
more
other side of
introverted
it.
than you might think.
Now they do have a minute, right? So I mean, get what you can, right? A device.
It's
looks like
much
he picked
easier
up
to
that
talk on
orb
a
on the
stream to
side
a
of B
camera
main.
than it is
I mean, you
to
could even go all
talk
the way
to
to
people.
A main
Ah,
if you don't
people
run
are
into anybody,
scary.
which he will not. Maybe try to pick up that ult orb.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, with 4 people staring at a spike, might as well, if you can get away with it. Devi looks like he will go straight
See, I used to
that
do
orb,
watch
picks
pies
it up.
with people, but they all left.
That was
Coincidence?
Yeah, I mean,
remaining.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're expecting.
Yeah,
that everyone
exactly,
stayed on the north
exactly.
Side of the map. So
There's
Devi will say, okay, well,
Too
I
awkward.
got the free orbs. Should I check if the one at Dish is also available? You know,
Might
just
as well.
going through the ult orb buffet.
Are you
here
the type
on
of person
Fracture.
that's quite
seconds left.
only
It
costs a
depends on the
single
scenario.
round.
Like if let's say for example
look
there's
like
a
there's
group
an
of
orb
people who
available.
already know
Yeah,
each
they
other,
already snagged
I'll
that
probably
one
be
on the
quite
side of
quiet.
Talon. So
If it's
Devi will
like
say, well, my meal
one-on-one
is
with
short
someone,
here
I'm
today.
fine. Like
Oh,
even
never
just
mind. He actually gets a nice little
company.
bonus.
But I'm not the
Dish
sort of
there.
I'm not gonna walk into a room
10
and like
seconds
make
left.
myself. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
oh,
be
but I
like
love
for
it from
example, if
Talon. They
Mitch
say, well,
walks
you know
into a
what?
room,
Just
he's
don't let him
automatically
die.
the
Just
loudest
have him
person
get
in the
less
room.
cred, say hello.
Oh,
Oh, is this the new Pixar movie coming out?
it's
Oh.
Attack of the Drones. I don't know what's going on.
Did
over
he
there,
just
too much
fuck his own
technology.
economy?
So Talon, they pick up a swift victory. Actually, it starts off. With
Surely
the
you want to
play
just
over
run
here
in
in
and
Arcade.
die there.
Yeah, a great setup. You know, the flash.
Well, why
was
would you
the
do
fault
that?
line as well.
He's
Now,
Irish
what I
as
think the idea
expected.
was from Paper X
Yeah,
was Neon
to be fair though,
dashes
I
through
think
on the
his
bottom
girlfriend's
floor,
not
maybe even takes
extroverted at
control
all.
of
That's why it's
that
really
section
interesting
leading
their
into, like,
dynamic.
canteen or generator leading into the spawn. Raise goes up, of course.
They were all running away
Tower,
from him.
but all
Fair
of it
enough.
stopped with a single fault line.
All right, they're coming in real quick and making a lot of noise. Fox just waits for them, but Forsaken does get into the corner. He's got that going for him.
Well,
yeah, you've got the
this should be an
crossfire as
easy
well,
cleanup
so
from
Fox
here on.
continues to stay safe.
Yep.
He says,
And
hoping
no,
that
and
something's
it's-
not about
look
to
at him
run in and
keeping
get a
that
kill with a
range
fuck.
as well. Wow.
Okay, there we go.
Seeker's online for round 3.
Yep.
Forsaken
Orky will
on
help him get there. He
Sabrosa
also was
crosshair.
the one who
You
actually
can
picked up the
recognize
orb on Dish in the
Sabrosa's
last round,
crosshair?
so
It's
he
not just a
is,
dot or
seeing
something.
well tonight. 'Cause, you know, they all group up for a bunch of Spectres. Not gonna feel good. But what else can you do?
I am so curious who that lion is on the side of Talon.
I think it is Cruz.
I think it is, just based on his tone.
But
and he,
Right, this is where
oftentimes
things
if you look
get
over on
fun.
stage, he gets very fired up.
Here
so
comes the
good to
greatest
him. Now,
breach
they're
stun you've
keeping all
ever
these
seen.
Spectres, but they might actually be thankful for this because it's a neon composition on the other side.
Yeah, they do sound like a fucking demon.
Anyway, and they've already shut off A main. They're holding the close angle. Paper Rex does not want to enter here. And then they'll eventually have to go into the trap wires of Jip Boys.
Yeah, I think like letting a player fuck their own
See how
economy
this
definitely
goes.
helps,
Jinx
but in this
going
case it
to
doesn't matter so much
slowly peek in.
because they're buying,
First
they're still buying the low
They
shields,
will get out.
like most of the other. Well, actually, I say that he's the only one
That's a
doing
lot
the
of
low
utility
shields
lost on the
thing.
side of PRX as well, and because of time, because they'll have to wait another 20 seconds for that brim smoke.
Does
PRX says, well,
Lucker's
now we
old
can't fight for
crosshair?
that
I don't
section
know
any
if he
longer.
still uses it. I
However,
haven't seen
they
him
leave
play
an
in a while.
insurance plan in the form of
When are you
Divine.
adding better
They'll
Twitch
be able
TV
to at least
emotes?
get the
I don't even know
rotate.
how to do that.
It's only if the spike goes down.
I can do it
See
whenever.
how this goes
You
for
just,
Tickets,
I'll
gotta
Google
enter
it at
here,
some
Mind
point.
Freak.
I just keep forgetting to do it.
Oh,
I'll
the
be
other
honest with
side.
you.
PRX wanted to fake it, but they get spotted by the camera, so now they just have to rush into the site. Jit Boys just wants to stay alive.
Yeah.
What is this?
Taken,
Why have we
let's
got
see it.
just a
He's gonna
full
hit it.
screen of
Not able to
someone
transfer, but he's
rotating?
got some allies that do the job for him. Something picks up two.
All right,
and they
well, I
will be
guess
able to
just
get
win every
this
single duel.
spike down.
Are you going to Japan
Now,
as a
even
guest?
if we're
Probably
seeing
not. I
Anagon
think I'll
that
just do
initial kill,
watch
which
parties
was very
instead.
impressive. The real deal here was Mind Freak, right? I mean, the main force. had
Like,
already
if I,
gone up
the
to
thing is, if I'm
arcade,
not
but he
working
was
and I
still
can't make
holding
content,
B
I
main.
don't
So
see.
PRX
Like, I'd like to
during
go
that
to Japan,
entire skirmish
but
over
like,
on A
I
main,
don't.
They take time to plant
I don't think
Divide
it's
over on
worth it. I
Dish,
think I can
and
do
then they
more at
leave
home.
another member
And I'd
behind in the
rather,
form of Mind
especially
Freak, so
because
they'll
if I went, I'd
always
only
have
go for a
another
few
option.
days.
You love to see that leading into
I'd
a
rather. I don't know. I'd rather not.
That was super clean as we get the highlight there on the last kill.
I'd rather go on a holiday there at some point off my
Wallace
own back.
in the rifle rounds. Gotta feel good if
You're
you're
doing watch parties. Why
PRX.
can't they?
Should,
They could, but that's what I'm
morale
saying though.
boost
Is like I don't
coming
think
into
they'll
the
get.
next
I
one,
won't do the
potentially
watch
tie it
parties
up.
in person. Like those will be like fucking Tarek and people who
Rotation
get
was
like
swift.
fucking 20,000. Well, actually 20's on 100,000 viewers. So
Now,
I don't think I'd be
they
able to
are
do the
looking
watch
at
parties
that
there.
PRX.
So I'd
If they
rather
can
just
win
do it at
this
home.
round, they'll have a lot of their ultimates really get close, and they'll be able to
But yeah,
those a
I'll
lot
go there
better.
on holiday
These
someday
side
for sure.
entirely handed over to PRX. Only the Seekers.
It's like
Okay.
making me dizzy right now at the amount he's
How did Cruz
checking.
just? Cruz just got
Everybody's in the
spammed.
smoke.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Now, look at this again. They hold on to Arcade and B main. If he can get rid of all these Seekers, he cannot. He doesn't have the leisure. Divide. He has to win the duels. He wins one.
He's
Oh,
holding down the fort.
he
He can't click the head though. Fox gonna win that one.
Well, he bought some
Now
time, I
he's
guess.
Got a chance.
Yeah, but PRX still holding on to Arcade as well. Something holding that strong. And then Mind Freak and Sewers, he can always wrap back around. Talon doesn't have as much time as they think. Mind Freak
Okay,
loses
well,
that duel.
They're gonna hold on to this defuse. They get half. They're holding it as that's the one kill. Jing picks up
Ooh,
three.
okay,
making four in
Jing.
total.
Okay, Jing.
As Jing will singularly.
Do you get
hold
3
down the
days when you're
site for
working
his
in
team.
different countries?
Well, Genius Gamer,
Sort
now
of.
I'm
It's like
convinced.
the problem is
The
because
4K
I'll be on the
to
show.
hold it
Like
down,
normally
and
you
that
get a
looks
few dark
real
days, which is
risky
like
towards
2
the
or
end
3
here
days
for PRX, but
that are actually
Jing
off.
doesn't miss a shot.
But then even when you're off, a lot of the time there are still matches going. So you can't. I can't really afford not to watch the games and then come in the next day and just be like, I don't have a fucking clue what happened. I'll look at VLR and read some stats.
Hold
Like,
right up
it's-
to that, maybe even all the way, but
You know, like a lot of countries
Now
I've not
down to
explored them
Sheriffs.
properly while working there.
But what do we know? Talon, they're good with their sheriffs. You got to watch out. I mean, these
Yeah,
are the rounds
this-
where it's most suspenseful.
This is their strong round. You never know. See?
and,
Okay.
and they don't know
Right.
it, but that is. a
They've got
vandal on
one
the ground.
kill,
They
but
could
let's be
recover.
real. A
Now,
4v4
they don't have any
after
information, so
plant.
they will not greed for it. They will eventually just rotate
Well,
over.
you got to use your sheriffs because they're better. You don't want that
Yeah.
vandal.
Yeah, why upgrade
Oh,
up to
okay.
2,900 credits
Yeah.
when 800 does the job?
It's enough.
Looking at someone you know's
Why-
channel and
why-
then just
why you
stealing
need
their
more?
emotes.
Good enough.
I mean, Talon really knows the value of a credit here in Valorant.
Well,
They
Talon are in
have
a
an
really rough
orbital
spot.
strike.
Jokes
If
aside,
shit hits
they're
the fan, there shouldn't be
smoked
any
off.
way they lose
only
this. They
have
didn't even
sheriffs.
manage
They
to
have
pick up the
run through
rifle.
Smoke into phantoms. Savaya's been holding on to. Okay, Garnets is going to pick up one,
Enemy remaining.
and that is going
And
to
then
be
that's
the end
Jing's
of
second
that.
boombot kill. What
Second
the
boombot
fuck?
kill for Jing as well. Maybe keep a tally on that one. Obviously, he's been.
No,
setting
no,
them
no. I
off
mean
to the
stealing
right
as in I'm
locations.
going to their channel and doing it. I don't mean
He's been
actually like,
pretty good
ah, ha, ha,
at,
you've been robbed, sort of thing.
Making sure his opponents can't shoot the boombot, let's
Yeah,
say.
that is true.
It's one way to put
This
it.
game is
Now,
hella
lockdown,
close.
orbital strike.
And the thing is, it's
Showstopper
weird
all
because for
online. Something
Paper
2
X, this
points
will
away
like
from
put
Rolling
them
Thunder. Forsaken, of course, 1 point away from his
like
overdrive as
basically
well.
qualified, like very, very
PRX, they are
close.
primed
If
and ready
Talon
to
loses,
drive this
they're
all the way home
fucked,
to
and
a
I feel a
match
bit bad for
point.
them. But then again, I remember that
shut
they
down
played
Talon
Triple
again
Duelist
this
on
round,
Split, and
especially
I don't
if
feel
he
as
nets with
bad
the
for them
operator.
anymore.
I think that spells the beginning of the end here for Talon.
It absolutely does, but Paper X need to push through this round As the 4 of them grouped up outside of Arcade, looking to
Talon win.
potentially push B here. As here we go, lockdown.
Now, here's the thing. I think the reason that Talon was happy to empty the site early was because they expect the lockdown. They don't have a way to combat it unless they're fighting for sewers from the beginning.
Oh.
But here's the thing, they don't have any of their other ultimates.
Where did something just get that kill?
Afterwards, this retake is so impossible.
Where did he get that kill?
Especially with an operator. I mean, he can now trade that out for Chip Boys' Vandal.
The Impact gets 1.
He pushed CT
He's
and
been
just
clutched
like
in
he
the
got a
past as
wallbang
they
kill
are
as well.
beginning to push on through. Something comes in here in
Oh,
Arcade.
here we go.
Oh, using the rolling
Rolling
thunder as
thunder.
well, trying to save the
Did he
orbital
hit?
strike
He
for
hit
another
Jing with
time.
it.
Foxes though ends. Oh, Cardin nearly able to trade that one back as Fox is alone now against Somali. He doesn't
Yeah,
have any hope in
Unless
the world.
someone,
and he
yeah,
will be
there you go.
taken out.
Mindfreak's got
Mindfreak
this.
able to pick up a 10th round for Paper X.
Do
Well
rounds
set up for
1
Paper
matter
X,
who makes it to
and
playoffs?
you love to see
No,
that
it's
they
mostly
don't
done
go
off
back
head to
on the
head and
ultimates,
then
right?
maps.
Sometimes we see teams saying, hey, it's going to be a hard retake anyway, and then
It's
eventually
only
it comes
if-
on team duels, but
Oh yeah, he
and
just
that
fucking
peek out as
ran it
well, right at
down.
the edge
What
of
the
the
fuck?
lockdown. Great awareness from something. You know what? I'm
Look
liking
at
the
all of
breaks
that
from
breach
Something.
util.
He's doing a lot for Paper X.
Yeah. He's actually playing it really well. You gotta give him credit where credit is due. Talon, they're gonna use their second and last time out here to try to shore something up. I mean,
Yeah, I'll have a
they
look at
used
some
a
point.
bunch,
I'm so
right? We
good.
saw Rolling Thunder, we saw the lockdown. And they even nearly got a little bit frisky up there in the tower, and maybe if
Yeah,
Barnett's was
no,
able to
that's
hit, you
exactly
know,
what I've been
a
thinking,
couple more
Foxy. It's
shots, they
just
could have
like
gotten
he,
something, but wasn't meant
he's.
to be. Paper X
Do
held
you remember
on.
Kesnit playing Breach? Like, cause
yeah.
that
He's
was
really
my
digging into
comparison
them now.
earlier.
The rap battle
It's
right
like,
now between
oh, look at that
Talon
triple
and
kill
Zeus.
Kesnit got on a
Here's
breach.
the
It's like,
big
yeah, he
thing,
didn't
is they
use
still have
any
orbital
util, he
strike
just
on the
killed them.
side of Paper X for Mindfreak. And if they want that, if they want to combat that on the retake, they're gonna have to go on the flank. I mean, Mindfreak clearly has his lineups with the Molly and then the orbital strike for insurance. That's so
Yeah,
much time
because
bought
I
in
had
the
that
post-plan.
conversation with
You need someone to keep him busy or
Bambino,
ideally take him out.
where I was like,
And looks
he was
that's
like,
what
oh
you
yeah,
wanna
but
do. They
Wolf
wanna
and
push out,
Cypher
of
was
course,
pretty
this is a
good, and I was
huge
like,
round
was
again
Wolf and
for
Cypher
Talon,
good,
so,
or did he just kill people?
you know, the
Like,
stats
was his
are
setups
against
good?
them,
Was
but
his like
so far
cages
this
and
match,
utility
not so
good,
much.
or
Yeah.
is he just shooting people in the head
Well, they're gonna
while
have to
playing
hope for some
Cypher?
really sweet shots with the Sheriffs once again as they stack up there.
Because then when it doesn't work, like when he's playing
not gonna waste any time with that.
Killjoy, it's like it's
They
not.
will push through onto Sands. Here comes
It's not because his setup's
Gets
changed.
that entry kill.
It's just he stopped shooting people in the
Alright,
head.
boy.
Paper X will take the A site.
Yeah, this one's looking rough. Now you do have Garnett's on the flank, but he's been spotted. Oh, he brings a showstopper, but something's just running
What?
away. Oh, and
He
he
used a
survives!
showstopper?
He survived.
He used a
Oh,
showstopper?
my. Eventually, Cruz gets the kill. He gets another.
Nah,
third.
fuck off! You can't win this. You
That's
can't.
a
You
three.
can't.
Now,
You
very
can't
low
win
health on the
this.
right
No,
button. Are you?
What the fuck
Really?
is this
Orbital
round,
strike for
man?
Vest?
Wow.
Paper X, they are not taking
He used
any
a
chances. And
showstopper
now,
at a
it seems
3v5.
ridiculous, but quite frankly, I'd much rather see this from Paper X than try to save it, because what they're understanding now, they're finally giving the respect
Okay.
that Talon
the
deserves in the
fucking
aim department, right?
Jesus.
They're saying, I know you're low health, but I've seen what
Honestly,
you
I
can do with that
prac
rifle.
Koi so
Yeah.
much.
Let's just make sure we get the
Yeah,
round.
I
Also,
heard
like,
they were doing pretty well in
If
their
you get headshot
pracs, but
3
then it
times
just
in a row
doesn't
by a guy
transfer
with a
over.
Sheriff, you gotta give him respect, right?
Oh,
You just-
absolutely.
You're like, okay, I don't want to fight you in any gun battle. You are just heating up to the max. As Cruz on 5 health is able to win the duel against Divine.
Their sheriffs are pretty nasty.
I mean, I guess they take down 3.
I
but
think
still
it's
Paper
5
X
wins.
in
You're
a
like
very
confirmed.
comfortable
It's
spot.
not like 100%. There
Talon
is still a
wants
way
any
that a
hope.
load
I
of
think
teams
this
could
is
get
around
5
the entry.
wins.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think
just
5 wins
realistically,
is the
this
general
your last
consensus
shot.
of
Shells out
enough
fault
wins to
line.
make it through.
This has been their MO from Talon.
It's
Now, this time
technically
they
still
purposely take it out
possible with
themselves,
4,
take
and
a
I
different
think
position
even
on the
3
push-out.
if it goes really bad. But
Paper X hasn't quite spotted Garnett's, but they hear the aftershock, so they say, okay, it's more focused.
but if you're like
again.
if
It's
you're 5
minimum
and
2
4
people,
and
if
there's
not
6
3
teams
with
going
that
through, that should
brimstone.
be enough.
Let's go to A again, and
You'd have to be
Jit
quite
Boys,
unlucky.
Can you hold on to this?
That's the question. Camera's taken out. And they're going to pop out here. They got the cage up, and now Defy, though, he is sneaking in behind them.
That was his own
Flash by
team's
Steve for a little
flash.
bit, but he spots Fox first, and the crossfire begins.
Chip Boys, though, he's going to reveal them. He's
Oh
got the spray.
my.
Takes out 3.
Jit Boys'
And
trips have
Talon
been
are
pretty
holding
decent, to
on
be
by
fair.
the skin of their teeth.
Cruz does not need to greed, but here's the thing, Devi understands that he's now on the hunt to even the numbers. He knows that it has to be coming in from him. Cruz already wins the battle against Jing.
All right, it's up to Devi. Let's see what he's got.
They've seen him. They've seen him. They've 100% seen him.
Taken out. Garnett's gonna take him down, and Talon.
Jitboy with a Nats cosplay.
Now, as
Nats. Who were they playing? Who were Liquid playing on Fracture? Was it Heretics? That was one of the hardest carries I've seen in a long time. Like, they deserve to lose that.
I thought
so bad.
Fox was so focused on providing support, I thought it was over, but the double kill, then the neural theft,
and this,
and then yeah, there's the ping. I mean, that leads to 3. Jitboys come in clutch when they need it. You could tell they thought it might have been over, but Talon fans holding strong. I'm sure the same can be said over at the PRX viewing party as well. Now Seekers and Rolling Thunder online. Talon has another chance.
Okay, is Garnet going to do the little bounce up where you end up on the top of the box? I think they get shredded here.
Forsaken can get going though.
Oh, a bit of a bump by Garnet.
Oh nope, he did.
On top of that generator, but maybe that's for the better.
Where's he going?
Forsaken is just gonna.
Okay, they've actually done alright there. I think if Forsaken stuck around a few seconds longer, he gets a free kill. And they might still get a free kill.
But Garnet still suspects that Devi goes down.
They're waiting for him.
Garnett's, regardless of if he knows he's able to win the aim duel, and now here comes PRX. They gotta push in. They don't have Devi. They're Rolling Thunder.
This is such a clusterfuck.
Is caught out.
Oh, what a stun! Look at that stun. That was a great stun. And now he's dead.
All right, chance for Pat. He's gonna peek. Forsaken.
Jing has like 1 HP.
Keeping it interesting.
Okay, Talon, I like that they've cooled down, right? They understand that they overheated just a bit when Pat couldn't secure that first kill.
It's alright. Next round, Forsaken's going to use Overdrive, and they're going to win.
Jitboys with his setup on A.
Calling it here first.
The Seekers at 40 seconds. Perfect timing to see if they fully rotated or not. They've only split up. Talon has all the information they need.
Just hanging out there in main. That's a free kill for Cruz. It's now Forsaken.
Forsaken doesn't know that Jitboys is here.
Maybe into the hands
of
Jitboys.
Get your gun out, get your gun out, get your gun out, get your gun out, get your gun out.
Oh my gosh, Jitboys, I thought he thought too long to decide what to do.
That was crazy.
Almost.
I mean, the fact that Forsaken
I swear he definitely heard the steps because he starts turning around. At least he got his headphones on backwards.
That duel, but Jitboys able to recover just in time.
Yeah, well, you know he's got some insane reaction times. Starts out with Garnett's there in sewers. You got Cruz.
He definitely heard him because look, he starts reacting. It just takes him too long to get his gun out. This shit me up.
Everyone holding their breath over. If you're a Talon fan, I'm sure. But you know what? After that last round, same can be said for PRX fans. Even in the studio, we're actually not hearing cheers anymore because everyone's just kind of holding their breath. Some fans may be looking worried, some fans looking frustrated, but it's happening on both sides of the arena today. And now both coaches trying to give all of the information in their brains here in this timeout. They understand
trying to give all the information in their brains.
That match point.
Imagine this
just starts reciting like fucking year 10 algebra.
Somehow Talon
oh my god.
Yeah, to be fair, this match has been over 3 hours long.
I mean, what a story it would be for Talon, though.
Is there a big delay between plays and the Valorant stream?
The Neon ult right now.
I think it's probably like 30 seconds. I don't know.
They should be able to get 12. If somehow like Talon's able to win against that and like get a big round, especially with
when PRX wins, it's a win for France. What if PRX don't win? Oh, for fuck's sake! Bloody Twitch.
Right now.
Is that a loss for France?
Here's the thing: if Talon wins this round, they understand that it pretty much guarantees.
Then we don't claim it. It's like the British and Andy Murray. He wins, he's British. He loses, he's Scottish.
Some of the forces. They begin to hear the relay bolt. Jitboy's currently stuck on his own.
Here we go.
Trying to provide support.
You are a psychopath.
He doesn't get vision.
Doesn't get vision, and Jing is just cleaning him up on A. Picks up 2. Gets the showstopper kill, and that's going to be a plant onto A.
And Jing is deep. They don't expect this.
I guess that's
his
fine.
Job. That's 3. Yep. Something gets 1 more.
They hear Garnett's as well.
It's nearly a flawless. I mean, they take out Jing up there on top of PRX. They call a timeout, and now they're on match point.
Foxy went for the all-in play of jump into them and hope you can kill them.
Want to leave here tonight saying we were the better team.
You just see it from Jing's point of view of just like, right.
And the neon to come in from Dish.
Right, that you tried that against me.
for the main force over on A main. They understand that the focus has always been.
To be honest,
on the
that
south
like
side of the
Jing
map
or
from Talon.
if Jing
A great
dies up
adjustment
there,
from
he could have
PRX.
trolled the
Now,
round.
Talon,
But
they
that's
still don't
Jing.
switch it up.
It's
They
like
say, we can hold this.
I've
have
made
to
this
hold
into
better
a
positions
3
on either
versus
side.
5.
If
That
PRX
means
is
I'm
low,
allowed to make
try
it into a
again.
3 versus 4.
Garnet's got to pick somewhere here on a Mind Freak.
And surely they expect to buy
What
again.
is
Surely.
happening?
He's slow.
Again?
But he doesn't get a kill.
Again?
He has no idea. Device for 2.
And that
Yeah,
is
who could have thought that
game-breaking
Mind Freak would be
Divine.
behind that smoke
Clutching it
exactly
out
like he
there
was a round
on
ago?
the side of the smoke. This should go the way of PRX now as Divine gets a third, and that's going to do it. Jing locks it
Fuck
up as
me.
13-10. An electric victory for PRX here on